So, good evening, everyone.
Good.
It gives me immense pleasure to call Mr. Toastmaster Suresh Saini. He is one of the most motivational, inspirational, and visionary leader. So, he will going to explain what is the basic rules for a great leader. So, he is covering his session through one book and he'll explain some leadership role and we'll see his presentation and learn from him in a detail about what are the basic qualities, traits every leader should have. Now, I request Mr. Sani to start his presentation. The time limit for this presentation is 5 to 6 minutes. Over to Mr. Sani.
Thank you, Mr. Sunny Raj. Thank you so much. Let's dive into the 16th law, that is law of big momentum. This law basically define or can be seen as that when sun is rising, everyone follows you. This is like people will follow you when you are growing in your life, when you are prospering. So this law also say the same thing. When a team will be winning, there will be so many players want to associate with them. The sponsor will come and say, take our sponsorship, we would love to associate with him, with you people. So that's the law of big momentum, that whenever things are momentum, people and the things want to associate with you. The next law is law of priorities. That means whenever we choose to do things, we need to prioritize what are the most urgent and important thing that we need to kept at first place to finish in. And that's how a leader cannot be part of any or every meeting. He or she needs to focus on what is most urgent and what cannot be navigated without the presence of that particular leader. That's what the leader of priorities say. We cannot choose all 10 things in a day to complete. We need to prioritize. Yes, these are the five things of the focus today, and I'll complete these three things. That what this law says. The law of sacrifice. The law of sacrifice simply says that in this world you can achieve abundance of things, but you also need to be ready to give back to the nature, to the society, that you need to sacrifice something to gain something. There is nothing in this world that will come for free. You have a plan, you have those steps to achieve that goal, but you also need to ensure that what you are ready to sacrifice to achieve that particular plan. So that's how things, this law works in, and that's how this law is all about. So that, like, you can see that startup founder sacrifices their salary and company growth, and in fact they give lots of time to that business to build. Leaders give credit to their teams that yes, I was just behind the back to support the team. All the efforts, all the hard work has been done by the team. So these are the things which needs to which support this law of sacrifice. This law also says that leader comes in front when things go haywire, and the leader come in front in go backward when things goes the successfully, the project mature, the project succeed. So it's all about sacrificing the things. The next law is the law of timing. The timing is very very important. If time is right, maybe the wrong decision may also work. And in fact, if decision is right, the and timing is low is wrong, then in fact the things can be difficult to navigate the storm of that particular time. I have remember one time when this leader launched this online oh, food delivery program few years back, and that startup collapsed because at that moment of time the infrastructure was not well, public was not ready to accept this change. Few years later, the other organization came up with the same idea, and this time, this startup did fantastic and super work, super fully successfully, super success. So it's sometimes that timing is also very important. So a leader must also discount timing whenever he is taking decision. The next is the law of explosive growth. The law of explosive growth means multiplying growth. When leader, when there is a leader and he is leading leaders, there may be chances that the growth is not that much exponentially. But when leader also create future leaders, then they will ensure that the growth is going to be explosive in coming years. One thing is that they are ensuring that future leaders are going to be ready by the time they need new leaders. They are also ensuring that when you prepare someone else, that you are also adding value to yourself. So that's the law of explosive growth. When you take care of, when you give back, like when teacher mentor student to become future, the manager train team leaders, not just workers. So this is how that the all the aspect of a team is the circle is fully covered. That's how this law explains. And the next is the law of legacy. That's also kind of say the same thing. The law of legacy is like creating the succession plan. Like when you are leading an organization, if you are just handling all the things by yourself, there is chances that you will end up running only one business unit. But if you ensure you trust people, you also create your leaders in your background, then definitely there will be many stores or maybe branches you can open. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Toastmaster Suresh Saini. Wonderful, well delivery to the point within the time limit, and very we can say very informative as well as knowledgeable session today conducted by you, and I like, and I hope all the audience will also like. Now, shall we go for the next presentation, Mr. Sani?
Yes, please, over to you. And I think you must need to take care of your timing as well.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So now it's my time to present my presentation related to the law of leadership. You know what is important for leader to have a big momentum. Big mo means momentum. Can you see a water stay for a long time in one duration? What will happen to of that water? That will be become dirty, mean not usable. That is why river always flow, because that is why they carry a fresh water. So momentum of life, whether it is water, whether it's your personal life, or whether it's your organization, momentum is must. If you are practicing to become a great leader in your life, one suggestion: keep momentum high. That is why the sportsman team attract to the player and sponsor who are winning. A company gaining confident investor. How? Through their growing capabilities. So that is why, being a leader, you show the success to the public will trust you. That is the big lesson which I have noticed through this book. Now I'll move to the next rule, law of priorities. Can you do all the work being a leader? Answer will be no. So what is the important? You have to prioritize, whether it's your personal work, when you are assigning to somebody, you are going for the meeting, you are doing other work. Always prioritize your work. Being a leader, there is a principle called 80-20 rule. So 80% success depend on only 20% work. That is why the leader always prioritize what is important, what email is important, what is the work important, what is the my strategies. Don't be a leader, be a micromanager. These this being a leader, you have to give the path and the team will follow you. Yeah, so next law is law of sacrifice. I remember my parents sacrificed for my success. Today, what I am speaking in front of you, that is because of the sacrifice of my parents. Being a leader, you have to sacrifice. It may be when you start your startup, that maybe you sacrifice your salary, your time, your family. That is why you build up a startup. If you are building your team, you have to give the credit to the team, because of team you are a leader. Without team, can you say I am a leader? No, not at all. You have to dedicate your work as a sacrifice, because you are the role model. People will see you, people will watch you, and you become their example. So law of sacrifice must adopted in our leadership style. Next law is called law of timing. I remember a great decision requires great timing. Can you start marketing of a product which is not ready? Can you take that call? No. It is necessary that launching a product at a right time into the right market. Can can you uh, can you change? Can you announce any important company decision at a wrong time? Answer will be no. So every decision, everything you are taking, it has to be mapped with your timing. So this law is more important because time is everything. Time can kill you, time can skill you, time can make you rich, and time can make you a bad leader also. So next law is law of explosive growth. Explosive growth means momentum. Create a momentum. Explosive growth, you multiply your growth. Growth is necessary, but it has to be through a explosive growth. So that mentors today, like one example, a teacher become a few organization being a strong timeline, second line leadership. So what does this mean? It means that you have to you have to not only see from today, you have to see from the future also, to create more leader. To that will create, like you are a great leader, you will see, being a good leader, you have to create more leader. Next point is the last law of leadership, that is law of legacy. So there is a book called Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Will Die. There was a very important word, I have heard that your life have some purpose. If you are living your life, there must be a legacy that you have to create. You will be known by that legacy. If there is no purpose, no work you have did, then it is useless life you have spent. So great leader create a legacy. They create a foundation for success for the people, for successors. They create the more leaders. A principal create more, groom their subordinates team, like vice principal or the good teachers, to become a future principal. So being a leader, you have to develop, mentor your junior, and create the legacy. You will be known by not only by your work, you will also be known by the leader you created in your organization, in your society, in your area. So being a leader, have this kind of the 21 rule which we discussed in our previous presentation also. If you apply these rules in your life, one day I'm sure you will become a great leader in your life. Now back to our most successful leader, Toastmasters Sani.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunny Raj. Very well done. I love the way you described all the law. The best part, which I loved, the last law, who will cry when I'll die. This is something I also need to give references. But I learned by this point is, if if one can give references, that particular law will be remembered or recalled by people very well. Yeah, so thank you so much for all this learning. I really loved it.
Thank you, thank you. So, shall we close this session or?
You want table topics? I don't know. I mean, I am free at home. It's your call what you want to
Come on,
do.
then. Table topic shall be on a separate live or?
We'll do in this only. This is our session.
Okay. So now I'll take the audience to a very important skill that is called the impromptu skill. That is means the topic will be given to the speaker and he's not aware about that topic, and he has to tell to the audience about that topic what is his understanding. And the rule is that there must be a good opening, body and conclusion. All the prepared speech or a best speech practice try to be adopted in this, but this is a skill based, and we'll see we have a skillful person called Mr. Sani. So I'll give the topic. So let me just give me a second. Let me give me you the topic. Mr. Sani, can you help me in this?
If you were forced to eliminate every physical possession from your life with the exception of what? Number 150.
Yes, can you repeat again?
Okay. If you were forced to eliminate every physical possession from your life with the exception of what?
For the benefit, for the clarity of the audience, I just want to say this topic was first time is given to Mr. Sani. He has just gone through on the over the screen. Now he will explain what is his understanding. So now over to Mr. Sani again.
Okay, just give me a second. I need to pull up the timing for me.
And the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes and 30-second grace.
Uh, Let me start the timing. I have been asked if all the things I have to give, just keeping one thing in background, what would it be? For this, I thought a lot that what all things I can give. And I suddenly realized if I have to give all the things, I need to have that much money so that I can take care of everything, at least for my whereabouts. I need to have water, I need to have foods. That's something that if that part is taken care, I don't need anything else. And why so? Because as a human, we all have these materialistic wishes that I must hold this thing, I must have that car, I must have that building, I must have that society where to live. But if given all the scenario that you will be having just one thing, then then I'll think that the peace of mind and the one thing which I would love to have, and if I really need to have food and other thing that is taken care, that is sufficient for me. I would love to stay in my room and and just sitting alone meditating or reading books. That's all I need. I don't need much things to live. I just leave a empty room, meditative meditation, one few books, that's all for me, nothing else I need. And that's how the things are. I don't, there are so many materialistic thing and people are completely mad about these. They are investing lots of time in them, they are not taking care of their family, they are not taking care of this body, they are not taking of their society. So if that things become and that question become common to everyone, but they would like to have just one thing, accept all the other things will go on, that really will make this word beautiful. And if you also would like to make this word beautiful for you, you also can come up with something that what you will like to have for yourself. That one thing. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Table Topic Master. It was wonderful delivered. I could able to recall that the same line, who will cry when you will die. So there was another important message, is that what exactly we want. Do we want a materialistic success? Do you want peace of mind? What exactly we are looking for our life? So then I could able to recall the peace of mind. And peace of mind does not mean don't do anything, just sleep at home. Peace of mind means when you work hard, you exhausted, you but still you have a faith that you have done something that will give you the peace of mind. Sitting idle at home will not give you the peace comes when we do something in our life, and that we are doing what we love to do it, then the peace will come. And you have very well narrated doing meditation, doing other activity will gives you a peace of mind. And that was very well done and well explained by you. And thank you for giving us this insight from your side.
Thank you for your kind words. Now the topic for you is, when does silence convey more meaning than words? When does silence convey more meaning than words? You will keep track of your time, right?
Yes,
Or
thank you,
you
thank
want
you,
me to proceed?
thank you. I will manage. A word, when we say actions speak louder than words, there is also saying that the silence loud more than words. So it means a silence can give more message than a word. I have seen in my life. I learn also, if you speak, people may understand, misunderstand. But if you don't speak, it give lot of message. Suppose somebody has, I remember somebody has given me a wrong. During the meeting, or they were wrong about me. I didn't say anything. I just keep quiet. Next day also I keep quiet. So then they realize their mistake. They realized that they did something, and after analyzing they found that they made a mistake, but I didn't say anything. There may be a possibility we can counter attack, but does not mean every time we have to remain silence give more power. Even if you connect with our meditation spiritual journey, you will find the people who maintain moan means break and don't breaking the silence. They have more energy, because words, what the words does, yeah, your thoughts does, they take your energy. But when you remain silent, that your all the energy is consolidated, means it is clubbing, and your mind become more sharp. So that is why people say be remain in the silence for at least half an hour a day, will you make more successful in your life. So silence is required. It does not mean that you should not say anything, but try to speak, try to measure your words, weigh your words before speaking. Even one bad word you spoken to somebody can impact his entire life, or even one inspirational word can change somebody's life. So words are important way before speaking, and silence is also important before speaking. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much. I think that the best strategy you just gave, that whenever there is something, maybe silence can really make a difference. You are hurt, maybe people have done something that really they must haven't done, and you are quiet at that moment of time, and maybe quiet for a longer duration of time. That really a great strategy to realize people, yes, that's you have crossed the line, and now you must regret for it. And oh, I also love that, apart from this point, I also love that words are having power, and whenever you use them, use them carefully, they can make you and they can break you. Wow, that's fantastic. I really love the way you delivered this topic. So
Thank
appreciate.
you. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. Now, the topic for you is, how do you spend the majority of your free time? How do you spend the majority of your free time?
Okay, how I spent my majority of time. That's such a wonderful topic. Now let's understand what is the free time and how I spend it. So free time is whenever I do not have any decided work to do. That's the free time, right? And the time which I can invest for my development or maybe in my recreational activity, that is the time that can be called as free time or maybe an invested time. So when it comes to free time, it's the time that I have kept for myself. And for me, it is very, very strategic. I invest time in the session like you, that Sunny Raj sir is with in this session. So that's also part of my free time that I have invested in my growth. Otherwise, I have lots of list of agendas, things that I have to do. So this is one thing. The other thing which I invest is going to the gym or maybe walking, investing in my health. And third thing is by investing in meditating. And last but not least, by spending and investing time with my kids, how they are doing, what they are doing, playing with them, making they making fun of mine, I making fun of them. I am trying to teach them that how things can be better, how they should be in their life, what they should strive for, what they should not do in their life, how things can make a difference in their life. So these are a few of the type I invest my time. Back to you.
Oh, great. One of the best quality of the leader is that they invest their time. They know how to invest, how to utilize, how to enjoy their time, and that is why you are known as a great leader. You know that this is the one of the skill that the leader has. They invest time. They know when to the go to the gym or doing sessions or going for health related activity, meditation. So they don't waste time. They always invest time, and that is your free time is equal to your invest time. So lovely and very well inspiring thought for this topic. Over to you for
Thank you for the great words. Now it's your turn to speak. And the topic for you is, how do you think of first when you think of success? How do you think of first when you think of success?
so how do you think of first?
First, how you will see about the success. Whenever you think about success, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? So that's how you can see it.
Last time, it is just last week, we were reviewing over some presentation in office, and that was related to our financial matter in our finance field. So what I realized that the things which I assumed earlier before the presentation, that is the failure of our part. Now I feel that there is no failure. That is the milestone for getting the success. Every efforts which we are doing is maybe appears to be the failure because we are seeing from that moment, but when we enhance our horizon, when we see in the detail, we find that there is no concept of success and failure. There is always a concept of working, doing work. There, this milestone may come. Some people say this is your success, this is your failure, but what I feel, the people who enjoy their work, they are more successful because they enjoy the work, and in that journey they are considered as a successful. So when I think about the success, I feel the working. The more I can able to work, That is my success. The more I can deliver, the more daily activity, whether it's a physical health related activity, or my mental, or my spiritual, I my professional, my own family, the maximum work I can do in my day is my success. So if somebody say explain in one word, so I say work. Work is equal to is equal to success. And why success? The reason is that the more I could able to work on the day, I feel I am successful. If I am not able to do the work, I feel that there is something lack. But I can guarantee you in your life, if you love to work, you love the enjoy of working, you will you will be fantastically live your life. I don't say don't go for the holidays, don't go the leave or this. That is the part of life. But maximum thing time, if you consider yourself busy in the work, you will enjoy. Like my last example I give of the Narendra Modi ji. He the live example. He work around 14 to 16 hours a day, and he enjoyed the work, and he is also performing very well. An outstanding prime minister. So we should learn from the great leader. Over to you, Mr. Sani.
Thank you
You
so much. What I understood from the delivery was that you and that the first thing in your mind is when it comes success is work, right? That's what I understood. And I think that you delivered very well, explaining from your office that you first thought it failure, then you understood no, it's not failure. What you did was a fantastic job. It's work you do for your family, for whatever you do. And the most important thing, enjoy whatever work you do. That will make the things better for you. And the message was crisp, understandable, and was as per the topic. So loved it, very well done. Let's keep going this way only. That's how we will become better
yeah,
and
thank you.
supernatural.
Thank you for your kind words. So today we have completed two sessions. One is Big Book Buddy, and where we have covered the leadership journey, rule number 16 to 21, and also the two table topic session by each speaker. So this series is all about to developing your communication and leadership skills, and I also encourage the people can join us. We are always here to help, or with mutual learning we can learn together, grow together, and enjoy together. Thank you, Mr. Sani, for facilitating and giving us a lot of knowledge.